Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States in Little Hickville called Belfair, Washington. On the Lower Hood Canal, by the way. Want to get specific about it. So welcome to my channel, everybody. Guys, this will be my last paper pumpkin alternative for July 2024's kit called Painted Petals. This is alternative video number 22. Yes, and I could have had, I know, at least 5 more had I not used some of the things as I did. So anyways, you can see all of my little stuff down here. So let's take a look at the stamp set. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. You're simply the best. Let's celebrate you. Hello. Friends like you make life beautiful. The flower which coordinates with the every celebration dies. Or celebrate everything dies. Why can't I get this one straight? Every celebration dies. And this little detail here. And then this is a look at what you could have done with these cards as they were designed. This one, and this one. On the back, there is a visual of everything in the kit, the coordinating colors. This QR code up here leads you to a video that will show you how to make the cards as they were designed. And this will lead you to the Every Celebration Dies, which I know that now that we're saying that, I know that I typed in the dies wrong on one of my videos. Okay, so before we get started, I have some cards that I said if you wanted it, put your name in there in the comment section and I will give it away. So I finally had Hank, because he left, you know, on vacation to Yellowstone. So he went ahead. So Sherry Grogan, I hope I got that right. Honey, you won this particular card. I actually went back and made 2. So Sherry, you have 1 week from the day this video airs, and this video will air on, let's see, I gotta look at my notebook for this one. Notebook. This will air on the 8th. So let's say on the 15th to so August 15th. If not, I'll just send it out to another person on the list. I'll give you my how to contact me in a minute. So this one, I told you I made 2. This one is for user S76YS21D64. That's also for August 15th. And then I lost this one, but Carol Reed Sanquinetti. I think I had your address before, honey, and I know I don't, because I just checked it, so I don't know why I don't. But you won the supplies for a paper pumpkin video for July that aired on the 1st, and this is what it was, the supplies to make this particular card. If you are interested in receiving it, I'm going to put my address, my email address for how to contact me, and I will get that out in the mail in, like I said, a week. And then, so this will also be on August 15th. Sorry, I rearranged my room, guys, and I lost my little basket I keep this kind of stuff in, but I have found it because we had to move. My daughter was moving her things out to my stamp room so we could do her room. So where is my little thingy here? So Alice Seraphin 1969 at gmail.com. Contact me with your address. Any of you who would like to be on my mailing list, please just tell me you would like to, and send me your name and physical address. So let's get on with what we're doing for today. So I have this last envelope that we're going to use. I have a old olive card base that I had pulled out and I hadn't used. And then I have 3 sentiment strips here left from that one. Does not want to, like, I don't know what's up with that. Oh, sticky stuff on my desktop. I haven't cleaned it up. So I think these 2, we're going to back these 2 up and use both of those. I have these 2 little green strips, and I have this. And let's see what I can come up with. I do have an idea in my head what to do with this, but let's just start it out. And I have two pieces of white. One is 4 by 5 1/4, and one is 3 3/4 by 5. This one, the 3 3/4 by 5, that's for the inside of our card. So we're going to start by scoring our card base. And I will tell you that I do like to score my card bases. I did not always do this in my card making. However, I think it gives you a really nice finish on your cards. And I can see there's lots of little stuff in the track of my trimmer. So I just use my handy dandy toothbrush. I don't know if you guys can see all this stuff. But you just use a toothbrush, run it down, and it just gets all that, you know, little paper fiber stuff out of the track. And toothbrushes and Q-tips are so handy. So let's go ahead. We know the dark blade is our cutting blade. We don't want that one. Oh, I have done it before. Yes, I have thought I was scoring and I cut the paper right in half. So we are scoring at 4 1/4. So 1, 2, and 3 is my magic number for it. And you get that beautiful, nice edge, right? Now, some people like to fold this with the divot, the valley point on the outside. I don't. I like, because it has that rounded score line on the outside. I like to keep that to the outside. I know there are some people don't even bother scoring, but I'm telling you, there is a difference in scoring and just folding the card. You get this neat, nice little line in the center. It looks beautiful. And to me, it just makes that little bit of difference. And I'm looking for my little straight edge razor. Oh, that needs to go back in my sewing machine. I thought I lost it. That was in my little magnetic dish here. You know those ones you see at the mechanic store? My girlfriend's husband gave me this. We were talking. He's like, oh, this is what you need. And he went out to his workshop and he pulled it off his workbench and he gave it to me. Thank you, Butch. So now we have our card base. Our cardscape is going to be landscape, meaning it's not vertical this way. It's 5 1/2 across. And we're going to cut open, of course, our envelope. Last one, I didn't even know I had it. I thought I had. It just gave me an opportunity, right, to use it again. So we are going to cut it open, of course, by taking a sliver out of each side to open this up. And then you open it up like so, and then we're going to cut off the back. Now, unfortunately, I don't need the back for anything. So that's probably going to go in the recycle bin. Sometimes I keep it, but my little stack is pretty big there as far as my little tray. So I think this is, yeah. This gets really perfect at about 2 3/4 when you cut it. And then we want it to be, I think, 4. See, that's 4 1/4. Yes, so we want this to be at 4. So this piece with the flower should measure 2 3/4 by 4. And now I have a little strip. Now I need this to be at 4 as well. And I want it off the other end, guys. Okay, 4. I have lots of little pieces. Now what I want to do is I want to cut 4 strips, 4 1/2 inch strips of this. So if I 1/2 inch strips, I'm gonna cut it, make it even at 2 3/4. Now I'm hopefully gonna get 4 strips. 1, 1/2 inch 2, 3, I might get 5. Shall we do one more just in case I want one more? Why not? This is all it's going to be used for. Okay, so now I have 5 strips that are 1/2 inch by 4. And we'll see. I knew I could do it with 4, but this is going to go like so. Let me see. Because we're going to do, oh, this is not cut to 4 by 5 1/4. This is cut at 4 1/4 by 5 right now. That's why, because I'm like, there should not be any white. The white on here is just so I can glue things down to it. So 5 1/4. Yes, now it's right. All right. So this is going to go right there, right? And then what we're going to do is, I'm thinking it's only going to be 4. So we're going to put 1 strip here. Oh, maybe it's going to be 3. I really wanted at least 4. I can squeeze 4 in here. I know I can. I know I can do this. I might trim it. The edges are a little rough, so I might go, when it's all glued down, I might trim it out a little bit, but that's what we're doing. So let's do it. Let's just roll with it. And I'm looking for that large bottle of Tombow because in my mind, it needs to be hurried up and finished off. If I had another glue bottle, I'd be dumping it in there, but I don't. I mean, I could probably squirt some in glue bottles that are currently active. Because I did recently fill them all up. All right, so that one's down. Then I know I need one right here. I'm just going to stick it straight down that line. Wiggle it around a little, smear that glue. Then I'm going to come over to this side. It just, so much glue comes out of that bottle and it sticks. It gets on me everywhere. So I'm just going to wiggle the glue around a little bit. Share the love, right? All right, so that one's down. And 2 more lines. Maybe I'll just sponge around it instead of trimming it down. See that little edge of those, how they're just, because that was on the edge of the, it was just where it was on the score line of the envelope. That bugs me. So I am going to just take a hair off. I can't help it. I just want a hair. I just want that off. I want it gone. Now it'll be nice and neat. And nobody will know but you and me and the rest of the YouTube community, right? And I'm sure y'all don't mind. So we are going to do a sponge. That worked out really well. This one could have been over a little bit more, but you know, sometimes when you sit back and you look at your card, I don't think I want to do any sponging. I just don't. All right, so we are going to go ahead and add this one to the inside of the card, which I'll have to cut it off. because it will be just, or maybe not, we'll see. Purposely making it go over the edge so I can cut it off. So that's for the inside. There we go. Let's find, this one went really fast. I was like, I'm so surprised. Oh, what do I do with it now? It's almost like I don't want it to be over, right? But I do have lots of other things I need to work on. And I tend to like get so focused on one thing I don't do anything else. So once again, we are going to stamp the flower, of course. Full strength Calypso Coral. Front and the back. We want the envelope to be as pretty as the front. And then, oh, this is the sentiment we're going to use. And I'm going to use both of them. I'm just going to have it a little thicker. It says, friendships like, friends like you make life beautiful. No sponging on this. All right. And then what else do we want to put? We want to put, I'm so lucky to have you in my life. We'll put that on the inside. Clean and simple. And then just for a little, I can't help it, just for a little something green on our envelope. Let's see what we have. Oh, got it right here. You're simply the best. This is an old olive. And we are going to put it right on top of the flower, just so there's a little pop of that color on there. Close everything up and finish this card up. Envelope, check. Pieces, check. Let's see. Well, might have to add a little something on here. We'll have to see. So it goes, because we're going to double this one up. Oh, I have two little green pieces we can add to this. Let's put this on the inside. Let's see if I can figure out something to add. Dot, dot, dot. That's going to go down in a minute. So that's going on the inside. This is going to get glued down. Ooh. Let's try to get it closer to the edge. This bottle just goes everywhere. All right, so we have these two little pieces, which we could put one there, and that in the center maybe. Or let's see if we, oh, those would go together. And then this, I think, do we just do, see, one doesn't cut it, but two of them might. I'm not 100% sure yet. Give me a second. So, let's get these glued together. And I'm just going to use one of these strips here. Trying to get them to really be together. All right. need to snip off the ends. Now let's see what we think. I could put it up like that. See, I don't. This is good. This is, I just don't think I can work with that right now. I don't think it's gonna work. Or do I like use just half of it? But it just kind of made it funny. So I'm thinking I get a piece of old olive and pop that up on it. Yep, a full piece, a big enough piece of old olive. So give me a sec here. I'm looking at, oh, what about that hexagon punch? Hold on, where did the, here we go. Had something stuck to it. If we do that, I could put that on there, because see, that fills up the space. We can hand trim it off. Maybe I'd be better off like that, and maybe a little like circle behind there with this, or I think this one, this is retired. Label me fancy, because it's so fancy, right? But I think, I can already tell you guys, I need paper behind this. Good use of this. It trust me, it's a good use. Whatever punches out of here, I'm going to stick in my little folder for I can use it. Oh, that tore it. That was too thick. It got caught on that. Okay, let's try again. I have enough. Let's try again. First, let's cut this off. It got caught on that, and we don't want it to get caught on that. I only have this last shot. Making a mess and a half. All right. There. And it still did not do a good job. Do I have another one? I should have another. Maybe it's my punch needs sharpening. You can sharpen these punches by punching in tin foil and then use wax paper afterwards to kind of like help clean it out. So I know I have another. I did not want to use this one because I've already used it. All right, let's go again. Or maybe the paper was too thin. Do you see that? How that did that? That's just no good. Let's move all of this. No good. At least this one I can go this way. And we'll see. I mean, maybe I just need to retire that punch, but I don't think so. I have to keep this off, or that will definitely mess it up, that doubleness of it on that side. Okay, that one worked. I think I just need to sharpen my punch. That is not the piece we need. This is the piece we need. Yes. I think it's going to look so much better. So that one, I already done this once or twice in this series of videos, and they're like so. Ta-da! It's done, but I'm not happy with it still. I don't know why, guys. I don't know why I am not happy with it. I just am not. All right. So what if I took that? Okay, I have an idea. So take this apart that I did. Sometimes the struggle is real, but I can fix it. I have a ticket corner punch. Oh, maybe. That I think like so. So that one goes this way. This one's going to go this way. Alrighty. And then these I want to back up just like that. That's all I want to do. And I so do not want to use this large bottle, but I am. First, you do not succeed. Try again. That's all I'm doing here. We're trying again. Hopefully this time around we get it. I get something that I am happy with. You can see that tore a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get some white baker's twine out of my drawer here. Or linen thread. Let's see. But I know I have more. Just where is that packet? Do I not have any white at all? Oh, there's the white, but you know what? I'm thinking linen thread, and that's not even in the drawer. I have this tiny bit of linen thread from a past paper pumpkin kit, and let's go ahead and use it because I think it's going to fill in the space, but I just want to loop this way, loop that way. I'm seeing if I have, yes, I have enough to do the loopity loops there. We need a glue dot or piece of tear tape would work really well to stick. Yeah. I see that's gonna bug me, but that's okay. So piece of tear tape in the center. Yeah, I get a little flustered when things don't work out the way I see them, and I can tell you that happened with this card, but it's going to come out. It will. So I want to do almost like a figure 8, and I don't know why, but I have to start this way. So, and sometimes this stuff like turns. So go like that here. Oh, see, it's not, that's too big of a loop. We need just enough because this is all I have. It's gonna go the wrong directions. No matter how I do that, that's gonna go. Okay. What's wrong with it? It's facing, the loops are not going like this, and that's where I want the loop. So we'll just pull it off. and pop it back on there, because I want my loops going a certain direction, and they're going to go that direction because it's just going to flow with the card. But that needs to go there, and I'm going to stick some tape over it. By the back of this is really like awful. I'm not going to release the backing. That's just to hold everything in place. Dimensionals will do the rest. I'm looking, and oh, look what I found. So we're going to stick some there, and this will hopefully do it. Yes, that is going to do the trick. And then that can get glued down. And then I am going to spritz the whole thing with, I'm going to do the finger thingy. You can see me. I'm thinking, do I want Old Olive, or do I want Calypso Coral on this? And I am thinking, I think I could even do a yellow would be pretty, but we're going to keep it with Garden Green or... So I need my toothbrush. I need that tissue paper I used before. I'm thinking we're doing Old Olive. So I'm going to squeeze my pad. If you don't have one of these older pads that are easier to squeeze, take a stamp block and just ink it up like that. That will do the trick also. I'm going to take a little spritz of water in the palm of my hand because I just need to get the toothbrush a little bit wet. So you can either grab the ink from here and then spritz, and it's going to give a light, oh, it's really pretty, a light splatter of the green. And I'm going to tell you, the more water you have, the bigger the splatters will be. So if you want really big spots, or if you want that fine little mist like what I just did, less water is the trick. I'm looking for my envelope because I want to put some on my envelope as well. Now I'm happy with it. And of course I get ink on the back. Hey. It's just hand created by me. I need to take that toothbrush in and clean it off. A little hand sanitizer. Sorry for my reach, guys, but it works. And let's move the tissue paper away. So all in all, I am happy with the end result. It was just getting there was a bit tricky this time around. I'm going to add some little brushed brass butterflies. I'm telling you, it's like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, right? These names, sometimes they get me. All right. Wink Stella it all. And where are those? No. Maybe I didn't put them away. I'd be so sad if I didn't. Oh, I did. Here we go. The butterflies. So we are gonna do, let's see, I'm like, we definitely are starting in this line, but here's one. We can do, I like the idea of doing one here. I'm not sure about that one, so let's put it back down. Sometimes you just have to look at it. That one just looks out of place. That looks like it's not glued down enough, but I don't think it got rubbed down enough. I think I'm going to put one there and then pick up another little one. Nope, I'm thinking a large one needs to be there. Just the eyeball. Where I'm almost like just leave it at 2. I'm going to leave it at 2 because I like just the 2 of them. I think so. I couldn't figure out where else to place them. I mean, I could have done, but I would have had to have moved this one over there, and I like it right. I just like it. So anyways, that is my final paper pumpkin video for July 2022. 2024's kit called Painted Petals. I'm going to clean everything up, and then I'm going to do the video for the paper pumpkin review showing you everything that I created. And I appreciate you guys watching and your comments. You guys have been outstanding. I just am overwhelmed. It was such an amazing month of paper pumpkin. It wasn't even a full month, but I do have lots of projects I would like to get done, ideas that I just have written on scratch pieces of paper here and there that I'm like, oh, I'd like to do this, this, and this, and I'm going to move on it and start those. So thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye bye for now, everybody.